So to live like a king, they say, is everyone's dream. But with changing times, the fortunes of different royal families have also fluctuated. The Thai king may have become rich overnight. But let's take a look at the richest and the poorest in royalty from across the world.
The wealth of kings is a matter of envy. In the majority of cases, it is also a guarded secret. However, depending on whether the royals have been reduced to titular heads or still call the shots in their country, their fortunes have grown or ebbed in recent times. In the year 2018, the wealthiest royals on the block are the Saudis. According to some estimates, the Saudi royal family is believed to be worth a jaw-dropping $1.7 trillion. Technically, all the wealth in the Saudi kingdom belongs to the royal family and is divided among 15,000 royals. But it is the king and his close coterie who control much of the wealth. Picture this. Immediately after his elevation as the crown prince, Mohammed bin Salman made an off-the-cuff purchase of a 440-feet yacht worth $550 million. The prince is also believed to have purchased a Leonardo da Vinci painting for a whopping $450 million at an auction. Besides the many palaces he already owns, bin Salman has also shelled out over $300 million for a chateau outside Paris, which has been designed on the lines of the Palace of Versailles. On the other hand, the British Queen is estimated to be worth over $900 million. Many have dubbed her to be estate rich but cash poor. A glance at the palaces and castles would put this in perspective. The British royal family owns Buckingham Palace and Windsor Castle, which is the royal family's official country residence. The Palace of Westminster, the meeting place for the House of Commons and the House of Lords, are officially owned by the Queen. Besides this, the British royal family owns a whole host of other estates throughout the country, such as HILLSBOROUGH Castle, the Palace of HOLYROODHOUSE, to name just a few. As per some other estimates, the British Queen also owns other tangible assets like the crown jewels, the royal collection of art, etc., which are estimated to be worth a whopping $25.5 billion. But it is hard to estimate their real value, as most of these are historical artifacts, which the royal family acquired as a part of Britain's imperial expansion. But not all kings and queens have tremendous wealth to boast of. The Japanese king of the chrysanthemum throne, 83-year-old King Akihito, who will abdicate by the end of this year, is believed to be worth a paltry $40 million. Despite hailing from a dynasty which has ruled Japan for over 2,000 years, the assets owned by the Japanese emperor are relatively modest in comparison. With a personal staff of over 30 people, along with a live orchestra and 4 doctors who are always on call, the Japanese emperor presently owns the 2 imperial palaces at Tokyo and Kyoto. Emperor Akihito also owns a 622-acre farm, which generates an income of about $3 million. It is also widely speculated that the emperor draws an annual salary from public taxes, which hasn't so far been disclosed. In the case of India, a huge number of royal families lord over their estates, albeit in a titular manner. One of the richest among them is the Maharaja of Mysuru from the Wodeyar dynasty. The Wodeyars own the Amba Villas, or the Mysuru Palace, which is one of the biggest draws for tourists in India. The wealth of the present titular monarch of Mysuru is a matter of speculation, but his father, Shrikantadatta Narasimharaja Wodeyar, in 2004, had declared assets of over 1,500 crore. Besides the Mysuru Palace, the Wodeyars also own the Bengaluru Palace as well. Bureau Report, WION.